Hi bonsai fans, this is just going to be a short little video. Just got to trim up my Kojo no Mai Japanese cherry. It's just finished flowering, so I've just got to take off all the little flowering stalks, which I think I've done mainly. There we go, it's just a few in there. Just take those off, tidy the tree up a little bit. There we go. Right, so this has been in this pot for probably 3 years, I would think. It's got a nice little bit of growth since I bought it from a garden centre. It's just an ordinary garden centre plant. Nothing special. I just like the white flowers that it displays in spring, so I thought I'd buy one and try it. It's a nice little tree. So there's nothing special about it at the moment. The relationship with the branches or the secondary trunks to the main trunk, I think they're a little bit long at the moment. I'm deciding whether to trim them back a bit or not, but what I will do is all of the extension growths that have come on this spring, we'll just trim them back for now. I'll have another look at it and think what I'm going to do. We're getting lots of new shoots sprouting down low this year, which could give me the option of taking some of the branches down, but these ones here have got none there at the moment, so we've got these small ones here which we don't need. We're going to rub them off, they're too low. That one's okay for the moment, so we've got a few there which we could take the tree down to that sort of level and regrow all of these branches, but we haven't got them backbudded on every single branch, so I'm going to leave those for the moment. See if any more come in here in the next few weeks. But I was thinking of possibly taking about a third of the top growth off. So something like this, where the new extensions, as you can see, the leaves are getting a lot bigger. So I'm thinking, let's just take it out for a minute, I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm thinking come back to 2 leaves on that one. Just want to open up the tree a little bit and see what we've got inside. This one here, we've got a long branch with nothing on it other than at the end, so we'll take that off. This one on the outside we can just reduce back a bit. This one. So what I'm hoping will happen here is, because I'm restricting the growth of this early spring growth, I'll induce it to put out some more buds, and that way hopefully we'll get some more budding down below. Let's just take off that branch there. That's it, and go back to there. So this one, we're going to come back to 2 sets of leaves. This one I'll just reduce back again. This one's going back in towards the tree. It's not really doing anything for the design. That can come off. So I haven't really decided on what sort of style this tree's going to be. At the moment I've just let it grow and do what it wants to do. So this year or next year we're going to have to start thinking about redesigning and getting some shape into it. More of a bonsai shape. At the moment, the way it is, it's a reverse triangle really, so it's going that way, whereas you really want it going that way. But because of the way the branches have gone, that's never going to happen with this tree. Not if I leave it like this. So what I want really is to induce some more backbreading down here, so I could cut this off completely and work with these buds here. There are a few too many in that one particular place. The ones going in, I'm just going to rub that one off. That one can stay for the moment. That one's going back into the tree, so that one can come off. That's okay. Right, so all I'm going to do for the moment is just going to take off some of the stubs from previous prunings. See if we can get in there. There we go. That one there needs to be tidied up a bit. Right, so I'm not really happy with the way that one's going back into the tree. Now, the way I've grown this one so far is just clip and grow. I've never put any wire on this tree. I think the branch is a little bit too brittle for that. Let's just see, that's got a little bit there that needs to come off. Right. So this one, as you can see, is going straight back into the middle of the tree. There's the first. I'm going to just take it off. We'll leave the first set of leaves on there just for now, just to see what happens. This one, I'll take that out. Take that out, just leave that leaf there because it's growing in the direction I want it. This one here just needs a little nip. That's better. Dead stub there, take that one off. This stub here can now come off, it's died right back. That leaves that little stub in the back, that's easy to get off. That's one of the remains of the flower. So I don't want any fruit to form on this tree, so that's why I'm taking them off. It's only going to take energy from the tree, so I want to put all the energy that I can this year into growing the tree. This stub here can come off. Right, so that leaves this really long branch, which is way too long for the tree at the moment. We've got just set. So I think we're going to first of all take that back. Take that right back as well. So that tree, that one there, if I take that off, just thinking. Just going to try and decide what is the front of the tree, if that hasn't been decided yet. This one's got multiple fronts. You can use it depending on what way you want to develop it. It's got multiple options. Right, because I've got that one there and this one, I'm going to take the whole of this one off down to there. So we'll just nip that off there for now, and then I'll just tidy this one up. That's better. Right, so this is going to be the front for now, until I can think of anything better to do with it. And that's going to be the front. I still don't like that one. That one in the middle is starting to crowd that one out, so that branch can come off. So I've got the option on that one in there, I don't know if you can see it, but this one here, you can take off the thick branch, leave this thin one to induce taper and have a much thinner branch going up through the middle of the tree. Just wondering whether we open up that a little bit just to give that a bit more room. That's going to come down easily enough. That one is a little bit stiff, but we could still do that. Let's have a look. Just another flower bud there. Well, I'm just debating whether I defoliate some of this tree. Just take some of the larger leaves off, hopefully with the intention of inducing some back budding. Because what I really need is for some of these dormant buds to break, and I can reduce the height of the tree considerably. So I think what I'll do for now, I'll just go through, take off some of the leaves. I'm not going to totally defoliate the tree. I still need the sap to be brought up to the top of the branches just to keep the tree alive. But we'll take probably 50% maximum off of the tree, and then we'll see what it does in a few weeks' time. As I say, it's just this was just a quick little demo. I've never defoliated this tree before, so I'm going to be a little bit cautious. I'm not going to take everything off. It's probably a little bit early in the season, but I want to try and get a couple of flushes of growth if I can. If I could force that growth to come out, so much the better. But we'll try it and we'll see. It's something that I've never done on this tree before. I've only had this tree a few years, so I'm still learning about it. I haven't done any real training on it. Just let it do its own thing. So this year will prove whether what I'm doing is correct or not. So what's life without a bit of jeopardy, eh? Let's just do that. So I'm going to leave those ones down the bottom. That's not so bad. That one is still annoying me, so I'm going to reduce that branch right down to where it's coming out of the main trunk. That's got rid of that. Take that off as well. Right, I think that's all I'll do for this one for today. It's just a question of how it's going to react to the pruning. So hopefully from about there down, if I can get some new buds to form, then everything that's above the scissors I can chop off, and then I'll bring these secondary trunks in more into proportion with the main trunk. At the moment, that's where the root base is. So I've only got 1.5 inches, and these are probably 3 to 4 inches, 5 inches at the longest one. So I really want to reduce those down to probably about 2 inches. So that's how I'm going to leave it for today. and then we'll come back in a couple of months' time, see what happens to it, see if it's put out some more buds, put out some more branches, and whether I've trimmed it or not. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.